Hello everyone, in this lesson let's learn how to make pivot tables. So in order to do that, we first have to go to the insert menu, and from there we click on pivot chart. This will open a dialog box, and it will most often it will automatically select all the data in your table, but if it doesn't select that, you can click on this option and manually select all the data for your pivot table. So once you select all the data, you click on this option, and then here you have to specify whether you want the pivot table to be generated in the same worksheet or a new worksheet. I want the table to be generated in a new worksheet, so I keep this option checked. And now we have our pivot table, but we cannot see our table yet. In order to see our table, we have to specify the rows and columns and values for our table. And we have this pivot table fields list here, and in this list the month, fruit, region, and sales are actually the columns we had in our original data. As you can see, we had the month, fruit, region, and sales. These columns will appear here, and we can use this list of pivot table fields to manipulate our actual pivot table. And in order to originally, we all know that every table should have rows, columns, and some values in it. So we have to specify the rows, columns, and values for our pivot table in order for it to be displayed by Excel. So first, let's drag the fruit to the row box and the region into the column box. And we have our values. We have to drag our values into the values box. Now, this will treat the pivot table will now treat fruits as rows, regions as columns, and the values, the sales as values for the table.